Welcome back to the Black Basterd Video Podcast. It's your host, Max Road, the video hunting shark, rewinding those tapes, checking out those trailers, and getting rid of videos we no longer want nor need. We will not be rewinding tapes today, however. We will be getting rid of videos we no longer want nor need, and checking out trailers. Alright, so I'm looking at least 55 to 60 laser discs that are on the chopping block. We're gonna call it heap or keep, okay? Heap it, yeah, not throw it in the trash, but it's just like sell, get rid of, if anyone wants them, then, at a right price, they're yours. Or keep. Now, I'm also, alright, as I go through these, excuse me, I'm just now waking up. I haven't had enough coffee, so if I'm not entirely there, I'm just not there. Alright, so there's a reason why I bought the laser disc in the first place, okay? On the last podcast, I spoke about how when you're going out hunting with Laserdisc or VHS tapes in mind, and you get to the end of that rainbow and there's no gold, okay? But you're like, man, I'm coming back with something. So you'll pick up the Laserdisc and you'll just stare at it and just like, this is not what I came all the way out here for. Since I'm here, I guess you're coming home with me. There's going to be a lot of these. And I'm going to give every single laser disc their respect. There's a reason why the movie was made and why it was worthy enough to get put on Laserdisc. And I have to respect the art. I have to respect the art. I can't just discard it because I'm not into it. You know? Because I don't see the beauty in it. I'm sure there's movies that I watch that the next person is just like, that's trash. I was out buying a laser disc one day, and that's why I don't like to talk to people when I'm buying my laser disc, because they could rain on my parade, or they can yuck my yum. And this guy said something disparaging or about Superman, one of the Supermans. It could have been Superman the movie that he talked down on, and I was just like, damn, I didn't need to hear that. I in my hand, I'm feeling I just found a holy grail. Yet this guy, he goes like, I've never liked that movie or something like that. I was just like, God damn. So as I go through these films, I'm not going to talk crap. I'm just going to say it's not for me, Today, March 1st, 2025, it's not for me, but March 1st, 2026, I may discover I actually like that film. Had I given it a chance, I wish I didn't get rid of the laser disc. Now, this laser disc I'm holding, we'll get to it in one moment. I think I'm going to keep it because it's an ex-rental. It's an ex-rental from Gary's Video Gallery, located in Los Altos, California, and Mountain View, California. There was 2 locations for Gary's Video Library. So the fact that I have a ex-rental is a keeper. I have a Blockbuster ex-rental of Friday, and I also have, there was a video store in the Bay Area in San Francisco called The Video, and a lot of their VHS and Laserdisc ended up at Amoeba right down the road from them. So I have a number of La Video. Now, going through this stack, this is the first time I noticed that this was a X rental from Gary's Video. So I kind of want to keep that. All right, so what we're going to do is hold up the movie. We're going to run a trailer. I have a TV, big screen TV on the other side of the room that I'm going to be watching the trailer. But of course, I want to pop up the trailer right next to me so you guys can see what I'm watching. So this is for House of Games, starring Joe Mantegna and Lindsay Krause. Let's check out the trailer, and let's see if the trailer will save this from being sold, given away. I'm not gonna give anything away, but you know, is it a keep? Is it a heap? Here we go. I was watching Total Recall earlier.
David Mamet. He's got a feel for the way people talk and think and cheat and love. And he's got the Pulitzer Prize to prove it. Now America's most exciting writer makes his directorial debut. Join him in the House of Games.
Slowly look over my left shoulder and tell me if you see him.
Yes, he's just crossing the street.
The Players.
A sucker born every minute, huh?
And two to take him.
A woman of one world.
You want to see how a true bad man plies his trade?
Yes.
Seduced by the thrill of another.
I'm about to sting this guy.
I'll do it with you, please.
Discovering that danger is the ultimate high.
What is life without adventure?
A man who offers you his trust.
You gotta tell.
A tell?
You're telling me the hand that has the coin. You want to know what tell?
His confidence.
You watch this guy and tell me. Does he play with his gold ring?
And takes you
Do you want to make love with me?
for everything you've got. The game.
In or out?
Rule 1.
Don't volunteer anything.
Secrecy.
However strange things seem, keep your mouth shut.
Rule 2.
What is it you think I want?
Control.
Somebody to possess you, to take you into a new thing.
Rule 3.
I don't understand how this works.
Deception.
You keep looking for the tell.
Rule 4.
Police, don't move.
Survival.
I've got to get out of here.
Rule 5. Ignore all other rules.
We've lost $80,000 we borrowed from the mob.
I should have turned around the first moment you brought the broad.
In the House of Games, there's no one you can trust.
Who brought the damn cop?
Not even yourself. Lindsay Krause, Joe Mantegna, in David Mamet's House of Games.
All right, thoughts. Borefest. But there's definitely something to be learned from that movie. You know, oftentimes I think I'm not in the game. Like, I don't have to have situational awareness because I'm not in the game. I don't have to look for tells because I'm not in the game. I don't have to be so defensive because I'm not in the game. But it's just, sad part is, man, it's like as soon as you're born, you are a participant in the game. These are not like movies that I gravitate towards, but I need to start gravitating towards movies like this. To understand that I'm constantly, to mitigate getting outsmarted by slick and conniving people, especially in today's age. Constant scamming and lying. You think you're seeing one thing, you see one thing, but it's something entirely different. You know, Total Recall is like that. Like, I've always thought that was like I'm talking about going way back when I first saw the movie in the 80s. I was just like, damn, this is so cold-blooded that his wife tries to kill him and she's an operative the entire time. You know, like, you have to stay up on game or you will get played. It's a bore fest. It's a bore fest. And there's nothing about this that's, all right, aesthetic wise, right? Aesthetically. Joe Montenegro always seems like he's joking. Like, like there's always a smirk with this guy, a gleam in his eye, you know. He's been in comedy movies, right? Like he turns every role he's in into like on the verge of going from serious to comedy. I'm not saying I've never liked him as an actor. It depends on what he's in, whether I dig it or not. I dug him in, of course, in Godfather 3, Joey Zaza. Now, the broad, Lindsay Krause. I know it's the 80s, late 80s. Where's your hair at, okay? Like, there's nothing sexy about her. That short hair, that bitter resting bee face right there. Yeah. Yeah, this is, I'm going to keep it. After all that. I'm going to keep it. All right. We got Matthew Modine, Jennifer Grey. Before I say what I'm talking about, do you know what movie I'm talking about? Let's pull up a trailer for Wind movie trailer. Wind movie trailer.
Got it. Here's some videos.
It's not gonna work. Wind trailer.
Sure, showing wind trailer videos.
That ain't gonna work. It said Whitney Houston. It said Whitney. Did I say Whitney? No. Alright, I'm gonna have to type in Wind trailer. Let's see if this works. Matthew Modine, Wind.
All right, here are some videos.
All right, here we go.
You know those dreams where you want to do something but you can't move?
What's on your mind?
It's being part of something that's a lot more than I could ever be by myself. It's the big time, Kay.
It'll work, Will Parker.
Is about to be America's no more.
You got killed, huh? I mean psychologically. I'd say I've come to understand the predicament of a black cat. Bad omen, you know? Well, there's always more than one way to skin a cat, you know? It doesn't have to be such a big, complicated deal, really.
The only thing better than winning something
You've been dreaming about doing this since you were a little kid.
is losing it.
Yeah, well, you haven't got it.
And winning it back. They were four very different people who shared an incredible dream.
You guys will work on the hull, we'll work on the sail.
Hey, Johnny! I need your help. It's a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Listen, Otis, bring some beer.
You ever seen one of these 12 meters cut through the water? Poetry in motion.
Do your numbers tell you about a world that's totally wild and unpredictable?
I like to think of myself as a member of this team.
Stop talking like you're the only one taking any risks here.
You become the best only by going against the best. This summer, the director of The Black Stallion and Never Cry Wolf invites you to share an extraordinary adventure. Matthew Modine, Jennifer Grey. Wind.
All right. Let's talk about why I bought this laser disc. Once again, got to the end of the rainbow. There is no gold. Jennifer Grey is why I bought this laser disc. I'm not into sports movies, unless it's Major League. So I already knew this, like, I thought it was going to be on some, like, cutting edge type vibe. You ever like see an actor or actress as one role that they played, and then you see them as something else, and you're like, why are you acting like that? That's how I feel about Jennifer Grey. It's like, you're Jeannie or Shauna, okay? You're Baby. That's it. You're Jeannie, Ferris Bueller, or your Baby, Dirty Dancing. And then Matthew Modine, it's just Matthew Modine. That's all he's going to do is play Matthew Modine. And is this a little video? This is a little video, isn't it? I thought it was. Yeah, this is gone. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna talk crap because somebody might have grown up on Wind and be like, yeah, I love Wind. I used to watch Wind all the time with my grandmother, and then you just come on here and talk crap about Wind. Be like, did you see her Jennifer Grey and Ferris Bueller? I never watched Ferris Bueller. You ever talk to those kind of people where, like, movies that everyone has watched, they didn't watch, but then they'll know a movie like Wind. And you're like, what the hell is Wind? How could you watch Wind and not Ferris Bueller's Day Off? All right, moving on. This is another end of the rainbow, and there's no gold. It's like I said, there's going to be a lot of those. All right, so all right. You may notice that I'm kind of in a downtrodden mood, and I want to, this transparency I want to give. I think I effed up my TV for good. I ended up turning it on its side, trying to get to some wires, and it like demagnetized. I don't know, man. It's like you put a magnet on a TV, all right? Like, I really effed up my damn TV. And what's crazy is I just ordered a remote, and it just got here today. It's like when you get personalized license plate for your vehicle, right? And a week after you put the personalized license plate on, you've been waiting for this damn thing for 5 months, and you finally got the place that say I am cool, right? You can't believe that no one has a license plate for I am cool, but you got the license plate for I am cool. You put on your you put it on your I'm trying to think of a whack car. You put it on your Passat, right? And a week later, someone T-bones your Passat with I am cool on it, you know? You want to cry. That's what it feels like today. The remote is delivered today, and I think I just screwed up my TV. Now, the funny part is, if I turn the TV on its side, the color is perfect. So I'm praying that this thing just, like, fixes itself. It's been a hell of a morning, a hell of a night. I had a tape stuck in this TV VCR. That don't work anymore. It's done. If I want to watch anything, I have to hook up a VCR to this TV to watch it. Yeah. So Okay, I got that out of my system. Now we're going to... This has been on my mind since I started the podcast, okay? I try to bury my... the show must go on, and I try not to show that I'm ticked off, but I'm absolutely ticked off right now. But just talking about it is making me feel better. Okay, so that's me. I like to get up close and personal. That's what we're going to talk about right now. Robert Redford and Alvira. Alvira! That's okay. Another cuero. She loved me in the morning. Let's see. Up close and personal. Robert Redford. Okay, look, if you're not, what's that movie? If you're not Jeremiah, whatever, what is it called? Something Jeremiah. If you're not Jeremiah, and if you're not The Natural, I don't want to watch Robert Redford. Okay? I don't want to. Ever. Up close and personal trailer. 1996. The year Tupac died. That's how I judge. That's how
do you know when it's time to end the
That's how I. It's like you say Jesus Christ before Christ and after death. Before and when Tupac was alive, when Tupac was dead. I'm like, yeah, Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac could have went to go see Up Close and Personal in 1996 if they just made up, you know, and were just be friends. All right, here we go.
She was an unknown.
Oh, hell yeah, movie guy voice.
But ambition. Over here. He was the professional who'd done it all.
You used to cover the White House.
You still get the coffee.
If this is to tell me I have a lot to learn, I already know that.
What she needed to know.
She beats the last.
He taught her.
What are you doing? This isn't about lipstick. This is about them. I'll tell you what to say.
I know what to say.
Well, then say it. Get in there. Jam the damn mic in his face. We keep it loose.
You almost touched her bosom.
You get lucky. Go.
You know he wants to smash.
It's everything you wanted right up there. You got it.
You know what I want.
I've been here before.
That dick.
So have I.
But then everything changed.
Hell yeah. Hey, Joe Montenegro.
Sure do.
I just kind of talk crap about House of Game, man. I see Joe Montenegro. I'm like, yeah.
Touchstone Pictures presents.
Boring. Look at her hair. Jesus, what the hell is she doing?
You come up here and you fold. If I was into inventing people, believe me, I would have invented somebody a hell of a lot tougher than you turned out to be.
I am exactly the way you made me.
You can do it. And you're
This is why I don't like schooling chicks, man.
The story of a woman on her way up.
It was you who wanted me to get these things. If you want them, you can have them.
You already have me around.
You know, I don't like shaping women to be what I want them to be.
And to love.
Because they'll blame me when it all goes wrong.
All you have to do is give it some space to work.
Oh God, how grating is your voice? Stop complaining.
Cal, stay against the wall, watch your back. She's the one who's out there on the line, and the only reason she's out there is to give you.
That guy's always a
Actually, I've got
see what?
Robert Redford.
Do you want to be with me?
So much to hers.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
When I asked you how long you could stay, and you said long enough, how long?
You know, it'd been cool if Michelle Pfeiffer was Eminem's mom
When we're not together.
in 8 Mile.
Close.
So Michelle Pfeiffer and Mekhi Pfeiffer should have been in a movie at the same time. Would that have been great? Or how weird is it that Mekhi Pfeiffer stars in or co-stars in High School High, a movie about a white teacher that goes to the ghetto to help kids, which is a parody of many of these damn movies, but a parody definitely of Dangerous Minds, right? Or am I wrong? Did Dangerous Minds come out after High School High? Whatever. But they're both movies about teacher go to the hood, help the kids, right? So Mekhi Pfeiffer is a student in one movie, and Michelle Pfeiffer is a teacher in the other. How weird is that? All right. So up close and personal, Gone, Long with Wind. So far, we're keeping House of Games. Heap is I don't like this movie. Is up close and personal and Win. Gone. Bye. See you later. I'm sure there's people who want and this. You know, all right. Reason I bought this because I know it'd sell. Okay. I know it'd sell. I can't watch this, man. This is not my vibe at all. But I know this, for those who are looking for this vibe, it's out there for you. Whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. There's people who in the Laserdisc community who are looking for this movie right here. And once again, I ain't going to crap on it. You know, you might have grown up on it. Me personally, when it comes to John Waters, it's Crybaby and Crybaby. That's it, okay? I used to watch Hairspray, but it wasn't me who was watching it. It was my sister. Anybody else got a sister or older sister? Back when, you know, we're talking the 80s and 90s babies, not you 2000s who had the options on entertainment. You ever, anybody out there got an older sister by 3.5 years? Anybody that grew up exactly like me, born in 1981, with a sister born in 1977? And, you know, for better or for worse, you're knowledgeable about things that as a young boy you would not have gravitated to on your own. There's no reason, there's no way in hell if I was just me, right? And I didn't have an older sister, I probably wouldn't even watch Crybaby. I wouldn't watch, I wouldn't know nothing about New Kids on the Block, Jim, you know, the cartoon Jim. I wouldn't know nothing about that, you know. But you end up getting a female perspective on pop culture because of an older controlling sister who controls a remote at times, you know. Then when they're gone, you're like, finally, I can watch Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in peace. So yeah, Polyester. I don't even want to watch the trailer, man. That's how much I'm not trying to crap on the movie at all. But I do not want to watch the trailer for John Waters' Polyester. I only bought it for the resale. And this is that criterion for anyone who's in the Bay Area and really is looking for this, man. There is a little right here at the end. It's not pristine, but it's near mint, okay? So, yeah, you can have it for $5. All right. All right. So, there's a Rasputin's down in... There's a Streetlight Records down in Santa Cruz. The location of the Streetlight Records in Santa Cruz is the video store that the mother works in on Lost Boys. The Lost Boys. Okay? Streetlight Records, if you don't know, in Santa Cruz, that is the location of the video store that the mother works in on the Lost Boys. A couple years back, I would take trips down to Santa Cruz to get the heck out of here. My mind was racing. I had things on my mind. And I'd hop in my car and try to outrun these things that are on my mind. And I'd take a ride down, I'd drive down Highway 1 and into Santa Cruz just to get away for the day. And also to visit a thrift store out there that rarely had tapes and Streetlight Records. I got down there and bottom of the barrel again. End of the rainbow. No gold. There might have been one or two laser discs where I'm like, okay, I'm glad I got this. But for the most part, it was just like, I don't know what the hell this is. And I don't think I care what the hell this is. We got Angels and Insects. I already know I don't want this. Angels and Insects trailer.
Okay, showing Angels and Insects trailer videos.
1995, Tupac and Biggie are alive. Tupac is out on bail. Fresh out of jail, California dreaming. Boring. Like, completely boring already. Just like, boring. But there might be some titties. I mean, there might be some, right? There's always sex in these movies. That's all they did. These aristocrats.
You're not one of us. A man with a love of nature and a passion for beauty.
I wanted so much to give you something.
Who thought he was marrying the woman of his dreams.
Smash, smash, smash.
Now every glance is a warning.
There are people in houses who can know a very great deal of issues.
What do you say?
Every word holds a message. Every door hides a secret.
She wants to be married, you see. Only her fiancé died quite suddenly.
Anyway, it's none of your business.
And the future he hoped to build.
Where does it all come from?
Is being destroyed.
Imagine that this came out the same week as Friday, right? And you're like, you want to see Angels and Insects on Friday.
I can't possibly understand. The shock when we come to reveal what has been in the making.
The heart beats faster than a little mouth.
There's boinking. Deception, lying, cheating.
Who can I tell whom I should not destroy in the telling?
I wouldn't make it. I wouldn't make it too far. I wouldn't make it 30 minutes with this movie. I went all the way down to Santa Cruz and got Angels and Insects, only to get back home and be like, 4 years later or whatever, 3 years later, and like, yeah, no. Oh God, no. Who did they make this for? I mean, who went to go see this? It's out of here. All right, we got another Matthew Modine. Matty Mo. That's a stack of laser discs falling over. All right. And the band played on trailer.
All right, showing in the band play trailer videos.
Seems like all the plagues in the history of the world got squeezed into this one.
If we don't find that donor before he donates more blood,
The mortality rate could ultimately turn out to be 100%.
How many people have to die to make it cost efficient for you people to do something about it? 100? 1,000? Give us a number.
I'd like to see a trial.
I'd like to see them all convicted.
Are you telling me that they knew they were giving AIDS to people?
Oh! I knew this movie. I remember hearing about this movie. Yeah. Okay, I'm born in 1981. Let me pause for a second if I want to tell this story or not. I'm not going to tell this story. I will say this, however. When AIDS, HIV, first popped up, they didn't know what it was. It was a new disease. They didn't even really know how it was contracted. If you got a blood transfusion, 1981 to 84 or whatever, very early 80s, you were at risk of contacting HIV or AIDS. Yeah. people are dead and died. This is a drama. I'm not a drama guy. And it seems like everything that Matthew Modine is in, he's just like aiming for an Oscar. And that's just like no fun. No fun. I don't like Oscar bait. All right, this right here is a soldier story. I know it. I know the movie, but I'm going to play the trailer for you guys. A soldier story trailer. Now, this is one of those movies that I watched as a child that I would not have gravitated towards on my own. Is this the effing movie? It's a trailer. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't watch this if it was just me as a kid. But I got an older sister. The one thing I did not sit through is Gone with the Wind. I'm Gone with the Wind. When that movie came out,
be confidential. What will the Army say when they find out 2 white officers beat up the murder victim not long before he was shot to death?
You've got a motive, you've got a witness. What more do you want?
This is still my investigation, Charlie. You killed Waters, didn't you? Answer me! Did you kill Waters?
Captain Richard Davenport has come to Fort Neal to find out the truth about a man's past.
What kind of man was he?
I'm the kind of colored man that don't like lazy, shiftless Negroes.
His enemies.
Waited a long time for you, boy. But I got you.
And his murder.
Keep turning this thing over, you bound to have an explosion. Did you hit him, didn't you? I knocked him down. They're all lying.
Prove it.
Then you shot him. He was alive when we left.
Who gave you the right to judge?
Keep. It's a drama, but the acting was superb. It's superb. There's no trailer for this, but just know that I have 3 of the 5 of the Looney Tunes. You look a lot better than that right there. Millennium. It's a new millennium. We've been expecting you. Millennium trailer.
Got it. Showing Millennium trailer videos.
This is literally the last time in my life that I'm going to explain how I lost 47 pounds in 2 months, and I'm only doing this because...
Oh, this is a horror movie?
TUA 35 heavy, can you give me your location?
Minneapolis, we are currently heading 0.
TUA 35, charge heading.
My God.
Jesus, down. Go down.
For Flight 35,
We are going down.
it was the end.
Do not be afraid.
Or was it?
Walk towards the light.
What unusual facts have you developed in your investigation?
This crash has been crazy from the start.
Is there anything odd?
Going backwards. I'm afraid I still don't know what you're driving at.
I'm simply looking for the inexplicable. I usually find it.
You're endangering a project that's bigger than you can imagine.
I know damn well we can't change the past.
To the tribes. They don't want to be found.
And you are from the future.
About 1,000 years. Sherman, send the gate.
Once in 1,000 years comes an adventure like this.
We've been expecting you.
Millennium.
This really gave me nightmares as a kid. That plane coming over the other plane at the beginning. That would have effed me up. Yeah, those kind of movies used to scare the crap out of me. I'm gonna keep it. Gotta face my fears. I'm no longer a kid. Things like this shouldn't scare me any longer. Manhunter. Like, I watched this the other day and I was just like, ugh. Gotta take a shower after watching this. Now, I know there's people out there who's like, oh, dude, you got Manhunter and Laserdisc. How much you want for it? I'm gonna take this off my hands for $2. Are you gonna play the trailer? Sure. Manhunter trailer. So is this Silence of the Lambs is a remake of this? Maybe the trailer will help you understand the movie better than what I saw. Because it's two 1980s. There's some movies that are just two 80s, and this is one of them.
Intruder entered the kitchen sliding door.
Nationwide victims.
Yes, warm my coffee up.
One killer.
This is what the subject's teeth look like.
William made himself sick. He let himself killed.
Multiple trails.
Just your name now, sport.
One hunter.
I'll find you, damn it.
FBI agent Will Graham. Manhunter.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, 1986. Like, we smack dab in the middle of the 80s. I don't want to get rid of it. It's, once again, it's one of those movies where it's like, today I'm really not into it, and then I could go on a 1986 run where I'm just like, I gotta have not every movie, but I want to just live in 1986, right? Man, I want to, like, I get like really experimental when it comes to watching movies. That's why I do the hanging out at home, going into like, if you, all right, it's not good to kind of explain your art. It's really just like put the art out there and let those interpret what you're putting out. So what I'll do is with the 1986 TV, I'll splice in commercials. Let's say that person's at home watching TV, trailer for a movie comes up, they pull out the newspaper and find out when the movie's playing, and maybe I'll cut into a commercial of a car commercial. That's the car this guy is driving, and he's on the way to the movies, right? And then we get to the drive-in, and this is what they saw that day at the drive-in. These are trailers that played before the movie they went to go see. So if I what I do, one for Twilight Zone, you know, this is what the day was like in, you know, a short 6 minutes and 30 seconds, however long that little thing I put together was. This is what it was been like on that day in 1986. So I like to watch those kind of things before I watch the actual movie. So let's say that I want to do I want to watch as many movies from 1986. I want to find out the movies that came out before or coming out after said movie, and then I'll watch the trailers before that, and then I'll go into the movie. So let's say I want to do 12 movies of the year 1986, starting from January 1st to December 25th, like all the like major movies that came out in that year, and Manhunter could be part of that, and maybe it will help to understand the gravitas of the film, understand where it, the place and time that it came out in, and the impact it had in film. You know, if it wasn't for Manhunter, there'll be no Silence of the Lambs, possibly. JoJo Dancer, Richard Pryor. This is a very sad movie. I ain't never smoked coke, okay? I never smoked coke in my life. Okay, I'm lying. It was by accident. Someone rolled a coke joint, a friend of mine. He said it was sprinkled. I'm like 18 years old. He hops in the car. I'm like, yo, you got a joint, light it up. It's sprinkled. I'm like, dude, I'm like concentrating on driving. I got a stick shift. You know, I'm trying to get to where we need to go. And he passes the joint. I'm hitting it. It's literally like on, I didn't tweak out like Smokey on Friday, but we got to our destination. We're shooting pool. And we worked at a condominium. And we're in the pool hall area, the rec room. And I'm just like, dude, I am feeling damn good. It was like everything that you wanted weed to be. Like, I was like, yo, I'm fucked up, man. He goes, I told you it's sprinkled. I'm like, you keep saying that. It's sprinkled, it's sprinkled. What the hell does that mean? I'm thinking he's just saying it's some good weed. It's like, no, it's sprinkled with cocaine. Now, I remember really loving that high, right? And I said to myself, I like this high so much, I'm never doing it again. Because I know there's no coming back. And if there is coming back, it's going to be a long road back, right? So after that, that was in 1999 that I smoked, I might have been 17, that I smoked a coke joint. Yeah, never again. Yeah, man. So my man Richard Pryor smoked a lot of coke joints, all right, in this movie right here, JoJo Dancer trailer.
Here's what I found on YouTube.
Show me what you got. It's a great film, very sad.
Hey, JoJo.
And it's based off his life. This is actually Richard Pryor's, the Richard Pryor story.
What's happening, boy? JoJo Dancer.
Now I'm going to sell this, but I also have another copy. So my ex-girlfriend on the way out, like, she just had to throw this in. Oh, by the way, Max, I hate Richard Pryor, okay? Like, damn. Because you heard one bad joke about some broad snorting coke off his dick. Dude, I had the craziest dream last night. I had a dream of a friend of mine he's good. Everything's fine. He's got a wife and kids. I had a dream he was homeless and smoked out and hella skinny. Yeah, man. JoJo Dancer. This is going to be a long podcast where you guys just like, damn, this sucks, man. You don't have any good laser discs worth even talking about. To each his own, okay? To each his own. One man's trash is another man's trash. I mean, another man's treasure. One man's treasure, another man's trash. We got Trespass with Ice-T. Now, there's some who are watching this podcast right now. It's like, I know this movie. You don't need to play the trailer, but trust me when I tell you this. Not everyone has seen what you've seen, okay? You know, I grew up with my mother. You know, we might not have had no food in the fridge at times. Top ramen and if we're lucky, Celeste pizza. Got some potatoes, make some French fries. This is like a Saturday in 1991. You know, mom's at work, and all you got, really, honestly, other than the cereal, top ramen, and some French fries, you got cable TV. You got premium cable. My mother made sure we had premium cable. So I was privy to a lot of movies that my friends weren't because their parents did not have premium cable. They rented movies on Friday nights religiously. My mom was like, why would we do that when we can just have premium cable? So, you know, there's a lot of movies that, you know, you might be the person who had premium cable and you grew up on these movies and you don't need to see a trailer, but there's a lot of people out there who don't know these films. So let's go ahead and run a trailer for Trespass trailer.
Got it. Here's some videos.
And you know what's cool is, though I've seen this movie multiple times, I may not have actually ever seen a trailer for it. You know, sometimes on a Laserdisc, like a Criterion Laserdisc, they'll have the trailer at the end of let me just pause this for 2 seconds. They'll have the trailer at the end of the Laserdisc, which is cool. I want to show you guys something that surprised the hell out of me. I mean, surprised. That's a beautiful thing about Laserdisc, and definitely VHSs, is that the surprise at the end of the Laserdisc. This is Duran Duran. This is Duran Duran. Beta VHS. At the end of this VHS, and possibly at the end of the beta tape, there's multiple trailers. I can't remember them all. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was one. But there was honestly like 5 trailers at the end of this music video VHS. It tripped me out. It's just like, what the hell are you doing here? What the hell? Why are there trailers here? It was just really vibey, you know? And I was so happy when I found this VHS, because I've owned this for about a year, and I wanted to watch it on that Betamax player that I found and I missed out on. And a month later, I found the VHS. All right, here we go. Trespass trailer.
This is one of those movies I wish Quentin Tarantino would talk about. We got the birds. If you don't know about the birds, the bird. The bird is the word. It's like, oh, come on, dude. Don't play a trailer for the birds. Yeah, man. Trailer for the birds. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds trailer. We are not about to watch a 5-minute trailer for The Birds. Jesus. I'm Alfred Hitchcock.
Someone there? Who is it? Look. This isn't usual, is it?
They're out back looking at the chickens. Something seems to be wrong with them.
There's nothing wrong with those chickens, mister.
That's the damnedest thing I ever saw. I don't know. It seemed to swoop down at you
Bob?
deliberately.
Birds are not aggressive creatures, miss. They bring beauty into the world. It is mankind, rather, who insists upon making it difficult for life to exist upon this planet.
I mean, birds just don't go around attacking people without no reason. You know what I mean?
I think we're in real trouble. Huh? I don't know how this started or why, but I know it's here and we'd be crazy to ignore it.
To ignore what? The bird war?
Yes, the bird war, the bird attack plague. Call it what you like. They're messing out there someplace and they'll be back. You can count on it.
I keep telling you, this isn't a few birds. These are gulls, crows, swifts.
I have never known birds of different species to flock together. The very concept is unimaginable. Why? If that happened, we wouldn't have a chance.
This is a modern day trailer.
Get yourselves guns and wipe them off the face of the earth.
Let me stop this. Stop. Is that's not the original trailer, man. Alright. Sorry about that. This is the original trailer. Here we go. That's what we're about, man. We're about originality. Alright, how much more vibey is this than that last one? That chick's fine, man. Yo, Alfred Hitchcock is sadistic. When I say that, I mean that in the most fondest way. There's horror movies that, like, we know the killer and we know what the killer is capable of. We know who the killer is going to attack. We know his reasoning. Look how, like, that lady, she becomes kind of the villain in that moment, where she's like, "You're the cause of this." Like, I'm not the cause of this. You know, that's a nightmare. And like how how Alfred Hitchcock will literally destroy, like, he destroys a whole town and anybody who's up in that. We got Pinocchio. Don't ever listen to
when you like something and a woman says she doesn't like something, don't listen to her, okay? That's just like, she's just trying to bring you down, man. Because you're having a good time without her. And, yeah. Like, they'll say some things where it's like, you could have not said that. You could have showed some decorum and kept that to yourself. But I brought this to work. I picked this Laserdisc up before I went to work. And a girl at work was like, I hate Pinocchio. I was like, damn. You know? Lucky I don't give a crap what you say. But damn, that was really like snarky. This is my third copy. That one's for sale. Most Wanted trailer. Kind of want to keep it. Just based off the cover. But I didn't understand why this funny man thought he was an action star. I didn't understand that at all. Most Wanted trailer. $1997. Tupac's dead.
I command a small elite unit. Man with your military background and experience makes you the ideal candidate. Welcome to our family, Sergeant Dunn. The operative has been recruited. You've been given a green light, people. We are go mission. The target package has been assigned. It is imperative that Mars mission is success. You have to kill shot. First lady's been hit. I repeat, the first lady's been hit. Witnesses have all been targeted. You were there.
I didn't tell anybody anything.
I didn't kill anybody, okay? All I want is the tape.
The evidence has been suppressed.
It's a matter of national security.
How many times that has it been said in the movie? It's a matter of national security. I wonder how many black men got arrested, accosted and arrested the week that this guy was on the run, based on a deposit sketch. Black man going for a run in a hoodie, and the week that this guy's wanted. Keep.
Now I see why this many Wi-Fi cameras been trying to.
Damn, dude.
Alright. There ain't no way in hell I paid $5 for this. I know exactly where I got this from. I got it from Rasputin's in Berkeley. Where someone bought this for $5. Let me just get the Amiga sticker off. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I've been downhearted, baby. I've been downhearted, baby. Ever since the day I messed up my TV. I've been downhearted, baby. Alright. It's a gatefold. We got hair. I am not watching this damn thing. I'm not watching a musical. Why did you buy this? Why? That is a heap that I'll never sell. There's no one who's ever going to come to Black Basterd Video and buy hair. I don't want to watch that movie. All right. This is, I said I don't like Westerns, but this is a movie I'm going to have to go ahead and keep. We got a lung Leo. We got a lung Leo in this movie. We got a young Leonardo DiCaprio. And we got Sharon Stone and Gene Hackman. You know what? In fact, rest in peace, Gene Hackman. I'm going to go ahead and watch this today.
You're watching KBHK TV 44 San Francisco.